Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Snacktorio demo. It is a game about, let's be Wabbo, cooking for Eldritch entities, I think. Since the world first formed, the beasts roamed the earth, spawned from an endless void, cursed with ceaseless hunger. Over time, their numbers grew, as did their incessant appetites. They could not be appeased, and threatened to consume all life. When all hope is lost, all you can eat, answered their prayers. They laid the table of the first supper and brokered a deal. With the help of the engineers, great machines were constructed, giant machinations to produce enough to keep the beasts satisfied. Over time, the knowledge was taught, improved, and optimized. The mantle of maintaining the unlimited buffet was passed on. Good morning, Chef. I'm your zoo chef, and I'm here to help you on your first day. You remember your training, of course. Error, lie detected. I'm sorry, Chef, it seems that my lie detectors have alerted me of some porkies. No matter, let's jog your memory together. Oh no, tutorials, the dreaded thing. Okay, so now that I've done the tutorial, we have bees. I'm not actually sure where the bees are coming from exactly, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at, is it this? No. Void manipulator. Void unstable, reconfigure the cores. Wait. No names, what have I done? Okay, so it's kind of pipe dream, but you're not supposed to connect anything to the red parts. One way or another, that has no bearing on what I'm doing here. What are these guys doing? What is this? So we got iron ore down here. We also have like bay leaf, stone, a couple of imp cages. Can I hammer them out? Yes. Or do I have enough ladders? Yes. So we've got some imps. Imps will just let us do stuff. They, I think, run our factories and whatnot. Not the most useful. Disintegrated into 1,000,000 green pieces. Okay, so fun fact. Don't go into the void. Turns out the void's bad. Let's see. Well, you know, all things considered, let's just build a very convenient way around it. I don't actually know if I'm gonna have to go around here ever. Looks like my imps are completely immune to the effects of the void, but I am not. Alright. Either way, I'm gonna just hammer open a couple of imp cages real quick. I don't actually know if I need them for anything, but it is, I mean, it's interesting to just wander around here and see all this stuff. Let's see. And yeah, we don't know what the void anything is. Okay, I'm just gonna have a entourage. So if this looks at all familiar, it'll probably be a little bit more obvious once we start interacting with stuff. This is made by the developer of Apico. So it's got kind of a similar pixel style, but also like the factory and automation. So our entire goal here effectively is to find out where the Eldritch entity is. Gonna keep grabbing those. Okay. And figure out what his order is. Okay. So hungry, I need soup. New order available. Sanguine soup, 10 portions per minute. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's a limitation exactly, so we've got some time. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to make it. Sanguine soup, current rate 0. Jamei Ulivore. Easygoing beast who likes simple and hearty recipes that anyone can cook. Infamous in many goblin circles for attempting to remove harpy nuggets from the Culinex's cafeteria. Sin not quickly forgiven. Huh. Okay, so prepare the tomato sauce by blending tomato and bay leaf. Then chef-o-matic the tomato sauce with nutmeg and extra bay leaf, and then serve. So that actually isn't too complicated. I'm gonna have to find tomato, bay leaf, and then nutmeg and more bay leaf. I guess let's start by finding stuff. Well, we've got a lot of bay leaf here. Mushrooms don't count. The music is bumping. Yeah, it seems like we're finding a lot of bay leaf all over the place, which I can pipe around if I need to, but I'd prefer to keep things somewhat together. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to have to feed multiple critters simultaneously. Okay, so there's a tomato, and more bay leaf. Is that our only one? Might be. Oh. Okay. What's this guy got to tell me? Check progress. Okay. Harvesting tomatoes and bay leaf so you can blend them together in tomato sauce. Finding some existing plants and gathering their seeds. Oh, with a pickaxe where I can plant them wherever I want. Okay, can I... I'm gonna leave that, because that is actually helpful. I did not know that I could just get the seeds and move them around. I mean, it makes sense to do so, but I don't know, some of these games are kind of unfriendly about this kind of thing. No, you must use these resources where we gave you them. Even though it's kind of nonsense. Oh, I see. This is a furnace setup. So we've got a furnace, a drill going into furnaces. And that gets us enough power to keep everything else charged. So 9 FE in, or 12 in, 9 out. So I'll have to work with that. Let's see. And this is where we get our extra resources. How do I pull up my inventory? There's that. Inventory hotbar? Oh. I see. Handbook. Goblin cookbook. The Nomonomicon. Oh, Nomnomicon. Nomonomicon. Machinist map. So that shows us everything. But how do I pull up my inventory? Is it just I? No. B for no. B for book. This can't be all of what I have. Oh. Hotbar slots, trash slots. I see. Yeah, so we have some extra stuff here. Including this tomato plant. Actually, a couple, looks like. So yeah, let's grab every bit of seed I can. And then I'll figure it out. Okay, so first things first. We've already got the cannon hooked up. I don't mind keeping this kind of compact, somewhat. But why don't we kind of carve out a spot here to just use as our base of operations. Eventually, I'll have to be a little bit more like conscientious of where I put anything, as I'm sure this factory is going to get very complicated as I start serving multiple beasties. Let's see, hammer to bring them back up. Okay. So, number 1. Let's do tomato. Can't plant that there. Bay leaf. Planted into stone. Okay. Well, you know what? Rather than anything else, I think I'm just going to go find some stone that I can plant into. This is stone. I love this music. It's really good. But yeah, this way I can just have it all kind of compacted in one specific area. You know, in retrospect, let's not be foolish here. Let's actually split this up a bit. Leave one spot between. So we also need to find the nutmeg. I haven't seen that around yet. This is what they had kind of previously. I'm just gonna rip this up. Because yeah, they do have a functional kind of base here. But I can use this for other stuff at a later date. Or not, I don't know. Maybe we need more space than I think I do. Let's see, can I just... Yeah, I can take all these with me. We have functionally unlimited resources, but I'm still going to be weird about it. Okay, so next question is, where the heck is the nutmeg? The bay leaf plant. Imp cage. Yeah, a lot of bay leaf. Imp cage, bay leaf. Oak tree, oak tree. Resin tree. That actually might be useful. Tomato plant. Oak tree, resin tree. Okay. Eagle to eat to toggle wires. Oh, that's nice. But isn't helpful. Okay, let's check progress. Okay, combine it with some nutmeg. I don't know if we figured out... Okay, you can find nutmeg underground. You have to explore a little bit and set up a miner to bring it to my factory. Oh. So nutmeg's gonna be like one of these, maybe. Well, you know what? I've got like 89 ladders. Let's just, You ain't it. You're not a ladder. Because I bet they already kind of set this up for me. That's our nutmeg. Oil. Useful. And a little weird. I was assuming lava. Yes. So we do actually have a nutmeg facility down in here. I don't know how to mine stuff yet, though. So I think let's bop over here. Grab it. This factory will come together. Just bear with me for a moment while I get everything sorted. So no, it looks like I'm going to need a fabricator of my own. Oh, interesting. Wait, what? Oh, because it's there. Okay, so I can just make a miner... Oh. I'll have to look into those fabricators in a bit, but I might be able to just get a miner down. My imps will just stay there, question mark. Okay, here we go. Click to deploy. So what else do we have? We have a sorter, we have a fabricator, chef-o-matic, storage box, tank, oven, furnace, harvester, and a blender. Now I think we're just combining nutmeg, correct? Sanguine soup. Yeah, it looks like we just have to mine this. So here's the question. Can I? Yes, I can have wires and pipes on the same spot. They don't have to compete. Okay, is this coal? Yes. You cannot mine this. Fluid tank, battery, input storage, output storage. Do my mines have to be on top? They might have to be. Okay, so what else do we have? We do have some coal over here. Let's take a look. Because they have this whole power setup here, but yeah, no actual power. Well, all things considered, I absolutely can mine coal. We know that much. So I'm just going to mine out this area. We'll just localize it as a separate power branch. At least for now. Because it's right on the cables. Which, interestingly enough, wires can just go straight through bedrock. Well, not bedrock, but rock. Okay, so let's go back to this. Yep, drill into... Give me a second. One, I'm gonna have to go get some more of my creatures. Because I think we left a lot of my imps behind over here. There we go, now I've got a ton of them. So this is going into an item pipe. Oh, they're all item pipes being pointed directly upwards, but also linked together so they can potentially split. Did I lose my imps again? I did. If I go too far away, they just forget that I exist. They also love me for some reason, which feels undeserved. Okay, so let's mine out a little bit more of this. Oh. Putting anything down apparently messes with my system. Okay, so we want to do furnace. Furnace, furnace. Right. And I've got to do this. Target coal output slot battery. Oh, I see. Mine it ourselves, provide power, and then it should automatically go. As UI is so very apico. Alright, perfect. Yeah, I'm curious if I need to actually have the organized item pipe system that they had over in the kind of like default power network. I'm going to assume probably, but you never know. Now, I think the one problem is this does cost me an imp every time I do this. Maybe. But whatever. This should give me oodles of power. And I think we can just do this. Okay. Not hooked up. Let's see. Those are all good. This is not. There. So that's hooked up. Now all I have to do is get... What are these? Platforms. Platforms versus scaffolds. I didn't actually notice there was much of a difference. Ah, E to pull up the full inventory. And now we can see how many imps we actually have. Let's get a couple more furnaces down. Because once again, my goal to some degree here is to just have a somewhat comprehensive power network that I can just leave running for a while. It looks like this is fine. So how much power do we have going into this system? 34, so that should keep me flush for a good long time. I guess next order of business, let's go back over here. Because they have a fabrication set up where I can get item tubes and whatnot. Let's see, do we want to just be lazy? Sure. Okay. That should be all of the item pipes I need and then some. 612. Yeah, so that's just going to keep stacking up there for a while. Let's see. Well, all things considered, let's just bring this up because we're going to need it there. Let's go back down. This music is... I don't know. I'm going to be complimenting it a lot here. Just because it's got that kind of oppressive industrial vibe. But it's also just like fun to listen to. Okay. Now, item pipes do not go through there. I'll just have it loop around this direction. Okay, and I can have an item pipe just go straight through those. So, we want to... Is it a miner? Do we... Oh, it's a harvester. Okay, so those will now harvest. And go into a mixer, or a blender. Because if I go back to this, prepare that by blending tomato and bay leaf. Now I just have to figure out, is this going? Okay, it's getting us tomato seeds. So maybe it's one of those where I have to... There. Okay, now it's outputting. So output H is input, question mark? And it looks like tomato paste is going to be a tube. Well, that's fine. Let's mine out the next one of these. Get a little bit more stone down. Next bay leaf. Build a harvester. Okay, so this is all produced in Chef-O-Matic? Yep, looks like it. So we just combine all three functionally, let's just say right here, Chef-O-Matic, Chef-O-Matic. There's my item tubes. This way. There. That should be output now. Just in case any of those decide to just leave. Why do we have an imp going through the pipes? I don't know why we had an imp going through the pipes. He should not have been there, and I'm not sure what happened. Okay, so next order of business is mostly just power. I think we're chefing. And then all I have to do is just have it go up and over. Switch back to this. I'm seeing the food. I don't know if we're producing enough. That is the one immediate issue. So we're barely using... Okay, we're using 14. So... I think the only thing I might need to do is specifically combine this. Or combine this? Get another one of these. I don't know, actually. We might be producing enough for the dude. We're feeding him. Okay. Our current rate might be 10 per minute. Alright, so we have to maintain this for 5 minutes. Well, I don't see anything changing. The only thing I could do at this point is actually scale this up a little bit. Okay, and then Engineer's Handbook teaches me about that stuff. I think we're actually good. The order is started, maintained for 5 minutes. We can see the timer up there. So I think at this point, I'm just going to collect my imp horde. And we're just going to go adventuring. Got a second coal area over here, which is nice. I'm going to mine some of this out, just so we have, like, a nice little walkway. And then, whatever. I want to see if I can find another beast. Because I'm pretty sure if I get close to the one I was near earlier, I'm going to die. They seem to have the same general void stuff as before. Hopefully that's not just lost for forever, but also who cares? This is just a demo. So I might as well say as part of that, the demo is available now if you guys want to play it yourselves. Just released on Steam. Technically I've had access to this for a while, but I'm a forgetful fellow and it's easy to forget. Okay, so we've got him. Yeah, our main goal is to check, is there anything over here to the right? I guess let's go back up to the surface, because that'll make it easier. Okay. That's our issue. Put that there. These back. Okay, so we've got another one of these void manipulators. Is it solved? I think it's solved and stable, but yeah, still can't do anything with them. Okay, well, we've got more imps here. Free those, because I guess they're kind of useful. No, it looks like our demo is actually come to an end already. We just have to finish feeding this beast. Unless the game decides to give me something else. Oh, I can in fact drown. That is very much a thing that can happen to my... What am I? Am I goblin? My character certainly gives off gobby vibes. Well, bye. Yeah, so what else do we have? Maybe it just expands once I'm done feeding this first guy, because I'm liking this so far, but I definitely would like to have access to just like a little bit more. I like my demos to be about an hour long, but that might just be because of YouTube. Yeah, I like the music. It does feel like we are going to need a couple more songs. Okay. Oh. More of these guys. Is that all the ones I was missing? Maybe. Yeah, I can always rescue more. I guess while we're here, just kind of doing nothing. What can I make in a fabricator? Okay, input slot, recipe. So we can make item pipes, wires, fluid pipes, ladders, scaffolds, and platforms. Currently we're not making any scaffolds. So we need allowed with, I think this is coal, and I think this is something else. Yeah, so we might want to look into that at some point. Okay. So this is harvesting the tree, cooking it in an oven, and possibly also turning it into coal. I also see a singular imp that is just floating through the pipes. Which is confusing. Okay. Oh, order complete. He would like a word. Let's see if he's going to change his order or something. Because I could also see that. Hello. That was delicious. Do keep it coming, though. Take this star, you've earned it. Witchlin. Awarded to Wabo for outstanding cuisine. Jamay. I told my friend about your wonderful food. They're expecting great things, so no pressure. You can find them down in the canyon behind me. Good luck. Oh, so he's down past. Looks like I can walk through the creature. Yeah, we're probably going to need to make some level of a production facility if I want to keep going here, just because we're running out of ladders and scaffolds. Which honestly, like, really isn't that big of a deal. Okay, so where? Oh, they're just below me. Well, I did say I need more ladders and scaffolds. Yeah, let's figure that out. Because we've got iron and coal. I should be able to produce plenty of what I need. I just have to get to it. Well, speak of the iron and coal. Yeah, so let's just do a very quick factory. Let's see, I have plenty of power pipes, yeah? I get the distinct feeling I can't run it underground. Okay. Fabricator. Well, what we're going to need first are mines. And yeah, I'll just mine this out. I'm not actually sure if I need this many. Okay. Now, do I just have unlimited pick radius? That's kind of great, actually. I'll have to see if I can mine something out, like, in the corner. But if so, cool. I do have to wait for the pickaxe to finish mining, though, which is a little unfortunate. Because I'm an impatient man. Oh, bugger me. What if I just did platforms? Okay, so it looks like I can just do a couple of platforms. Cool. Because I think that one block was in the way. Oh, shoot. I still got the platform selected and it's messing with me. What is even happening? Alright, let's get rid of the wire thing. Okay, glitch our way back up. Switch back to this. Drop down one. I'm going to get one mine down. And we are going to need... power cables. Okay, so now we've got iron. And it's not the most efficient setup. I'm not sure how much I care. Eventually I will. Let's see. So we want to just do a single fabricator. Switch to the wrench. Can we jam an imp into this thing? Oh. Okay. So this ain't gonna work. The coal's right, but I need to do something with the iron. Okay. Fabricator, delivery cannon, sorter, chef-o-matic, storage. Storage boxes might actually come in handy. It's not a... could be a furnace. Grinder? You know what? Actually, rather than just trying to guess, we have that engineer's handbook. Resources processing. Let's see. Furnace. Burn coal and logs to generate fuel. Can be sent through wires, so that's not it. Miner. Ores and spices. Okay, miner and ore and spice deposits never get used up, acting as infinite sources of materials, which is so nice. Imps in the miner quarries are some of the hardest working by the kin, not resting until they've cleared out a 64 by 64 perfect square area. Huh. Harvester and a fabricator. Yeah, but I gotta figure out how to get iron. Oh. Cooking ingredients. You can cook ores into ingots and resin into rubber. Okay, so we need an oven in here. Well, you know what? Let's just get the oven right. Where is the oven? That's the boiler. Oven. There, so that should be a one-way. And this hopefully is going to be making iron for us. Yep. Alright, cool. Okay, get back up to the top. Break your shins. Come over here. So there's some kind of display thing that you can get down. Oh, is it, storage box. I don't think this is the thing that they had previous, What is it? Because there's most assuredly some kind of thing that actively displays. Because there's a tank, sorter, fabricator, grass. Okay, next order of business. We don't seem to be outputting anything. Oh. And your recipe is going to be scaffolds. Okay, it's scaffolding. So the one immediate problem that I do have with this is I'm going to need to actually rip it all up. Because we're going to want to do the exact same thing here. But with ladders as well. Okay. Have both of these going up. Should be. So, I think what I do, I'm going to rip this up. We're going to have some kind of splitter set up, because we can have multiple instances of coal here going too. Actually, there's no limitations on space, is there? Okay. So it's a fabricator, a sorter. Okay, sort slot. Shift for info. Let's find out. Because yeah, let's just have that go up. Okay, so how does this work? Battery, fluid tank, input slot. No, that's not it. So this isn't working. Okay, sorter. Place an item into one of the 4 inputs to assign it in that direction. Oh, I see. So we can just have 3 of these. Let's see. Crafter, crafter, crafter. I don't actually know if we need that many, but whatever. Item pipe, item pipe, item pipe. Okay. Close this off again. Double check. So we want this to go up, right, and left. It looks like we can only handle a certain amount, but that's fine. Okay, and then the only other thing we need to do is... Oops. Have these actually input. Now that we've got that, switch you to ladders. Sure. Okay, ladders, scaffolds, and I'm going to assume platform, but it's going to yell at me. Because they're backwards. Okay, let's close out of all 3 of those. So now we are fabricating all 3 of the all 3 of the structural bits that we need. I just have to figure out what's the like display thing that they've got them on over here. What is this? Okay, they're just sitting on top of fabricators. Oh, that just pins it or something. Okay, 2 input slots, output slot. Oh, it's not an H, it's an I. It just looks like an... I got it. Huh. So, yeah, I just gotta figure out how to put those, like, grabby claw looking things on top of my fabricators. How much power are we using? We got a little bit more. Yeah, because it's not going to be any of those. Is it something in the handbook? Let's see. It's the oven fabricator. Oh, eject mode. So if I swap this to eject, there we go. So now I can just come by and grab all of these spare platforms and ladders. And now we're not going to run out anymore. Nice. Oh, that's pipes. Hold up. E. E for inventory. You know what? I don't even know if I'm going to need the pickaxe right now or for a while. Let's see. Let's just hook up a secondary platform network so I can just go straight over. Okay, so goofed this one. There we go. Alright. And then, where's my ladders? I do feel like the wire cutters and the hammer, I almost feel like it should be the same thing, just press a button to swap a mode, maybe? I don't know. I have too many tools to juggle at the moment. I'm sure I'll get better at it as I go along. I guess getting the grass out of that will help. So, I've got 37 ladders. 53, actually. Okay, that's a little bit better. Because the other thing I could do very quickly here is probably just build a couple of drills to speed the whole process up. And do the exact same thing down in the iron mines. I said I wouldn't need the pickaxe, and then I'd immediately say, oh, but what if I pickaxe just a little bit more? I don't actually know how much we need to do this, in retrospect. Yeah, you know what? I think I will actually just rip these back up, just in case. There we go. Because I should be able to just get plenty as I come back. And I don't know what'll happen if this bottleneck's too hard. Probably nothing, but still. Okay, so now that we've finished kind of closing that little gap, that issue, solving that dearth. Let's talk to this lad over here about his culinary woes. So hungry, must consume pasta. Alright, so how do we pasta? Okay, sanguine soup. Wait, what kind of pasta does he want? Please bring pasta. Okay, order up. He wants penne arachniata. Oh, so it actually looks like this demo might have 4 different dudes that I have to work with. Okay. So, we want to grind the bones into bone flour and then mix them with spider eggs to form pasta dough. Make tomato sauce, we know that. Use the pasta maker with the dough to form raw penne, then boil with water to get cooked penne. Chef-o-matic the cooked penne with the tomato sauce and even more bay leaf into penne arachniata. Okay, so first and foremost, we gotta find a reliable source of bone. And also, we gotta find a source of bone, and we've got to find a source of spider eggs. I haven't seen either of those. Period. Which is a little bit of a concern. Now, I could run like a coward, but I don't know. This doesn't feel too outlandish. I just have to find the thing. Well, we got a bunch of water over there. You know what? Handy dandy, I've got a map and it can tell me where things are. Gordon Ramsay. No, that's the dude. That's sand. Okay. Cooked into glass, harvested with a miner, a pickaxe. Those are my item pipes. So I don't think we found anything related to spider eggs. However, it does look like I might be able to go deeper. So I guess that's what I'll do. Unless this is bedrock. Oh, do I... Yeah, this... Okay, this is bedrock. Cannot be mined. Not as good as Java. Okay, so bad news is... no bones there. That's iron ore. I think I'm just gonna have to go looking for bones and spider eggs. I'm sure we'll find them around at some point. Or not. Okay. Check progress. Another order to work on. Okay, reuse the existing tomato sauce system we have. We'll just need more of it. Okay, bones and eggs. We can create using void manipulators. I've come across them. As long as they're stable, we can use them to make the ingredients we need. If you open it up, carefully avoiding the unstable void blocks, you should be able to reroute the power cores, stabilize the system. Set it to target an ingredient. Oh. Okay. So the answer is we just need to conjure eggs and bones from the ether. Excuse me. Who said you could stop following me? I need like a toot my horn button so they keep following me. Okay. Yeah, let's go over here. See what I can do with this. Oh, maybe I'm too far away. Okay, so number one, void that, and should be good. So cannot place this here. Oh. The recipe, none selected. Slime, bones, or spider eggs? Bones. We got void sludge. Yeah, I'd assumed these were useless previously. I was wrong. Okay, so let's... item pipe. How do my imps keep getting caught in these things? I have no idea. I do think it's kind of amazing, though. Okay, did get it. Did destroy self. Now, we don't actually need nutmeg for this one, do we? It presents a bit of a complication because I don't really need to be down here except for this. We do actually have plenty of... No. I think we're good. I'll just produce it a little closer. We'll have to get another one of these void gunks. Okay, so we gotta grind bones into flour and then mix with egg. Alright, so grind... or no. That ain't grinder. We want to... that's a blender. I'll find it eventually. That's a pump. Actually, is it blender? No, it's the sparkles. I haven't seen those before. Grinder. Into... mixer. Okay, one more item pipe. Input, output. Okay, I'll split it up a little bit more. Into a mixer. Output, input. I'll figure out my power situation in a bit. So battery, your recipe is going to be pasta dough. There's also raw slime balls, but that's later. So I gotta figure out how to get some eggs up in here. Which probably means piping them from above. I got plenty of these, so we might as well just kind of have a nice consistent setup. Yep, here we go. Okay, oof. Wow. Hi. You know, it always looks spookier than it actually is. These things are hardly an issue. Let's see. I think it's working. Okay, spider eggs, and we don't need any void sludge. Is this working? Yes. Okay. I guess next order of business. Let's just dig up and then pipe it down. There it is. Yeah, looks like we just have functionally infinite pickup radius here. Which is kind of nice, actually. I'm just gonna go up. Because, yeah, unfortunately, these blocks don't have any kind of physics to them. They just float there. And I think that might get in my way. Well, we have the very unsafe option. Let's take the very unsafe option. Type that in. Switch this. Because those are both inputs. That's output. There we go. I'll probably just plant my tomatoes kind of down here and have the whole production chain locally. I don't necessarily need to, but it's nice. Okay, so big question is, yeah, as long as these are here, they're in my way. Did die. Kind of figured, but at least it's out of my way now. Oh, you know what? Let's go for a restock on all of our materials and seeds. Because I'm pretty sure these have like a gazillion seeds that I can just work with. There we go. Grab everything else. Yeah, so we do lose some resources. Yeah, I didn't need to expand my production chain. That would have actually been silly. Okay. You know, honestly, I guess I could have just laddered this entire thing rather than just dying. Because my ladders and my item pipes can coexist. Somewhat. Okay. Looks like it did mess some of my setup. Oh, and my items cap out at 99. I will keep that in mind. Okay, so big question is, yes. We can do that. And next order of business. I need to go get my imps. They've forsaken me again. How many of them do I have? 11, supposedly. They get very stuck. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know how many imps were in that mix. 6. There we go. I'll have to figure that out later. I think currently my only real complaint about this game is mostly just wrangling the imps. Funny as they are, I do kind of need them. To function. Okay, so where was furnace? That's oven. Furnace. Okay, then we want to do power cables. Guess let's go do that real quick. How do they end up in there? I don't even know. Okay, like, the problem is... Can I, like, retrieve him? Nope. Alright. No, maybe he popped out. I haven't the foggiest. Alright, that should be just enough. Oh. Well, it certainly would help if I actually hooked up the drills. Okay. So now we've got this. We've got 12 in, a little bit more than that out. I think we're going to want at least 2 more drills and furnaces, which means I think I'm going to have to go get some more imps. I am kind of running out of them. Okay, we've got the spider eggs going. Okay, so now I've got the dough. The dough has to be... Okay, use the pasta maker with the dough to form that. And then the boiler. Okay, so we want a pasta maker. And then we want a boiler. And then power. Is it working? We need water. I know where some is. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go get it. Okay, gotta look again. Use the pasta maker with the pasta dough to form raw penne. Oh, I see. Penne extruder. Okay. And power seems to be good. Your big issue is not enough water. We do actually know where the water is. So let's just go grab it. I'm just gonna have to pipe it over this guy's head. I mean, I don't think he cares too much. He lives in star stuff and doesn't really want for anything other than endless food. So, sure. Okay, ladder, scaffold. Got some more imps there. Which I should probably rescue them. Because I do need more imps for everything I do. Okay. So next order of business, we need to... How the heck do we actually grab water? Oh, it's a pump, ain't it? Okay, allow you to gather up liquid resources. Yeah. So we just want a pump. Pump is here. No liquid to pump. Okay, so... Looks like it goes down a tile, or... There. Now pump. Empty tank. Maybe the pump does have to be in here. Yep, alright. We pumping. Alright, let's get rid of these two. I just have to make sure I don't make any mistakes with this one. Okay, do we just platform over this guy's head? Kind of. Kind of sloppily. I'm just gonna walk to the side first. There we go. Alright, pipe it over. come back and grab that later. And hook up this entire water setup, and we're good. Okay, so we're now pumping some amount of water. I don't know how much we need. We'll have to figure out if we're rate limited or if one pump is enough. But we are now boiling penne. So we actually should have the pasta that we need. So now all I'm going to need is a chef-o-matic at the end. And then also the cannon. Yeah. Okay. So you know what? All things considered, my inventory is getting really full. But I think that's fine. Yeah, we've got this. Put that there. Tomatoes luckily don't need sunlight to grow, I hope. Yep, looks like it's... Wow, it grows fast. Okay, so we need another harvester, which is this. Another harvester, which is that. And then we need not a pump, a blender. I need more imps. I've sacrificed too many of them. Okay, where's our closest imp cage? Technically down here. Let's see. I've also got a bunch of imps that are just, kind of in the void. Hiding in the oil or some other weird spot that's kind of hard to retrieve. I'm pretty sure I'd die if I go into some of this stuff. Screw it. I'm just gonna very quickly connect these two. Oh, I still have my pickaxe out. Grab those. And then... I almost kind of wish I could give my imps orders like, hey, just mine in a line for me. Make my life so easy. Okay. Right. Gotta put the pickaxe back. It's probably something I could take out of my quick bar. Bring it back. Oh, blessed be, this is a lot of imps. Yeah, we're up to 11. Oh, that's super helpful. Oh, that one's got a wizard hat. That's cute. Okay, so we got a couple. Let's put it here. So we're going to do a blender. Switch back to this. Output, output, blender. Item pipe. Oh, but we're not actually... input. You know, here's the silly thing. I think I can actually just put a single harvester right here. And just have it link up to my pre-existing... setup. Have those go up. And then, unless this doesn't do what I think it's supposed to do... Okay, are you... Oh. I am somewhat of a goof. Not that it matters too much. This sucker uses pipes. Yep, there we go. Okay, swap back to this. Input. Pipes should work fine. And then all I need is this. And that should give me... not sanguine soup. Penne. Perfect. We are now making pasta. What a fun idea for an automation game. Okay. Should be here. Delivery cannon straight to his face. And it doesn't look like the delivery cannon requires power. This is silly. But also not really a problem. So let me check. 10 portions per minute. We should be producing that much, judging by how fast this is going. I'll have to check to see what its current limitation, what's currently rate limiting it the most. It looks like our bay leaf. Possibly our tomatoes. Building that right on the void, maybe not the best idea. Can I... oops. Yeah, cannot place that here. Well, let's see if we get up and stay at the 10 pasta per minute. I think we should be. This looks roughly 10 pasta per minute. I'm not going to wait around for the 5 minutes, though. I like the idea of that. The only immediate problem is there's not much for me to do. Bit of feedback, I guess, for Hellraiser is straight up just let me at least see the next one, so I can start building over and taking its order. Maybe he won't... well, I don't know. Give me something to do for the next 5 minutes is the real problem. But then again, this is me trying to record this as an entertaining video, which, I don't know, factory automation games are always a little slow on that side of things. Definitely fascinating and deeply compelling, but I can see why some people would be like, a little slow for me. But I love it dearly, and this is one of the better automation sims I think I've ever seen, just in terms of core concept and execution. It's definitely simple, but what it does particularly well, and I could see myself losing, you know, a dozen plus hours feeding every single Eldritch monstrosity before eventually saying, yeah, it's good enough for me, and then moving on. But for now, real impressed, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this develops. As well as, like, all of the other games. I don't know if you guys follow Hellraiser that much, but they're a fairly prolific developer that is working on, like, a gazillion things, maybe? So they've got Snacktorio, which is a to-be-announced game. They had Mudborn, which was a game about frogs that was kind of similar to Apico. And apparently they're maybe making that into a fully featured game. And then they've also got, then they've also got a roguelike called Rift Breach, which seems to be just, a dungeon crawler action puzzlers. So maybe not a roguelike, but I definitely see some action combat. It also has a demo. What the heck? I have no idea how these, how Hellraiser is going to be putting out all of these. But I guess they are fairly, I don't want to say they're simple. They're very efficient with their mechanics. So it might be one of those where they can kind of work on all of them simultaneously. I don't know. Anyway, with all this said, if you guys want to try the Snacktorio demo yourselves, it's available on Steam right now. And I don't know when the actual full thing's going to be out. But honestly, like, I don't think it would take too much more. Just maybe some more interesting mechanical, like, automation features. And then more giants, maybe? I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, though. But with all that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.